Hey dessert lovers! Ready to indulge in a delicious treat that's super easy to make? Today, I'll show you how to whip up a chocolate eclair cake that's sure to impress your friends and family. This no-bake dessert is perfect for any occasion. So let's dive right in. First, let's talk ingredients. For the cake layers, you'll need 1 box of graham crackers, 2 packages of instant vanilla pudding mix, 3 cups of cold whole milk, and 1 tub of thawed whipped topping. And for that irresistible chocolate topping, grab half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, a 1/4 cup of unsalted butter, a 1/4 cup of whole milk, a 1/4 cup of light corn syrup, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt if you like. Sound good? Let's get started. Step 1. Make the filling. In a large bowl, whisk together the vanilla pudding mix and cold milk until it thickens. This usually takes about 2 minutes. Then, gently fold in the whipped topping until everything is nicely combined. Set that aside for a moment. Step 2. Layer the cake. Get your 9x 13-inch baking dish ready. Arrange a single layer of graham crackers to cover the bottom. Spread half of the pudding mixture evenly over the crackers. Add another layer of graham crackers on top of the pudding. Spread the remaining pudding mixture over the second cracker layer. Finish with a final layer of graham crackers on top. Easy, right? Step 3. Make the chocolate topping. In a medium saucepan over medium-low heat, combine the chocolate chips, butter, milk, and corn syrup. Stir until smooth and fully melted, but don't let it boil. Remove from heat and stir in the vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt if you're using it. Let it cool for a couple of minutes. Then pour the chocolate topping evenly over the top graham cracker layer. Use a spatula to spread it out if needed. It's already looking amazing. Step 4. Chill. Cover the dish with plastic wrap or foil, and refrigerate for at least 4 hours, or even better, overnight. This will allow the graham crackers to soften into a cake-like texture. The waiting is the hardest part, but trust me, it's worth it. Step 5. Serve. Slice into squares and serve chilled. Enjoy every creamy, chocolatey bite. And here's a pro tip. If you want to jazz it up, add a thin layer of sliced bananas or strawberries between the pudding layers. For extra chocolatey goodness, you can swap the vanilla pudding for chocolate pudding, or do 1 layer of each. So there you have it, an easy, no-bake chocolate eclair cake that's sure to be a hit. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for the Culinary Recipe Creations channel and more delicious recipes. See you next time.
We live in a world obsessed with the new gadgets, new trends, new foods. Don't get me wrong, I love a bit of excitement as much as the next bloke, but sometimes don't you crave something real, something that takes you back to simpler times? In the midst of all this modernity, there's a growing desire to reconnect with the past, to savor flavors that have stood the test of time. That's where old-fashioned navy bean soup, or as some call it, Capitol Hill bean soup, comes in. This isn't just any soup, it's a dish that's been bubbling away for over a century, a testament to the power of simplicity and good, honest ingredients. It's a recipe that has been passed down through generations, each adding their own touch but always staying true to its roots. Imagine a pot of soup simmering on the stove, filling the kitchen with a rich, comforting aroma. It's a scene that evokes memories of family gatherings and home-cooked meals. And guess what? This nostalgic dish is making a comeback, and I reckon it's here to stay. People are rediscovering the beauty of homemade food, the kind our grandparents swore by. There's a certain magic in recreating these old recipes. It's not just about the food, it's about the experience, the connection to our heritage, and the joy of sharing a meal made with love. This soup is a prime example. It's uncomplicated, it's packed with flavor, and it just makes you feel good. It's like a warm hug in a bowl. No fancy equipment needed, just a big pot and a bit of love. The process itself is therapeutic, a break from the hustle and bustle of daily life. There's something so satisfying about taking a few humble ingredients and transforming them into a meal that nourishes both body and soul. It's a reminder of the beauty in simplicity. Navy bean soup does just that. It's a reminder that sometimes the best things in life are the simplest. It's a dish that brings comfort and warmth, a true classic. And let's be honest, in a world that often feels a bit too fast-paced, a bowl of this soup is like a warm hug. It's a moment of peace, a taste of home, and a nod to the timeless recipes that continue to bring us together. Now, let's talk about what makes this soup so special. It's not just about the taste, but the story each ingredient tells. Don't expect a long list of fancy ingredients you can't pronounce. This recipe is all about simplicity and authenticity. This soup is all about keeping it real. It's a celebration of humble, everyday ingredients that come together to create something extraordinary. We're talking dried navy beans, the star of the show. These little beans are a powerhouse of nutrition and flavor. They're inexpensive, packed with protein, and they break down into a beautifully creamy texture. Perfect for a hearty soup. Then you've got your smoky ham bone or hock, lending its savory depth to the broth. It infuses the soup with a rich, smoky flavor. Celery, onion, and a bit of garlic form the aromatic base, adding layers of flavor that develop as the soup simmers. These vegetables are the unsung heroes. A few peeled and diced russet potatoes give the soup its hardiness, making it a meal in itself. They add a comforting, starchy goodness. And of course, you can't forget the seasoning. A good pinch of salt and pepper is essential to bring out all the flavors. A good pinch of salt and pepper is all you really need, but a sprinkle of fresh parsley at the end adds a lovely bit of freshness. It brightens up the dish. That's it. No hidden extras, no complicated techniques, just straightforward cooking. Just good, honest ingredients that shine in their simplicity. This is what makes the soup truly special. Right, Teta, are you ready to get cooking? Today we're diving into a recipe that's not just about food, but about tradition and comfort. It's a dish that has warmed hearts and homes for generations. This soup is as easy as it gets, yet it carries a depth of flavor that speaks volumes. First things first, give those navy beans a good rinse and pick out any stragglers that don't look right. This step ensures that only the best beans make it into our pot. Then, cover them with plenty of water and let them soak overnight. This soaking process is crucial as it helps to soften the beans and reduce cooking time. This helps them soften up and makes them easier to digest. You'll notice they swell up quite a bit, absorbing the water. The next day, drain the beans and toss them in a large pot with your ham bone, celery, onion, garlic, and a generous amount of water. These ingredients will meld together to create a rich, hearty broth. Bring it all to a boil, then turn down the heat, pop the lid on, and let it simmer away for a good couple of hours. This slow cooking allows the flavors to develop beautifully. Once the beans are tender, fish out the ham bone and let it cool down a bit so you can handle it. The meat will be falling off the bone, ready to be shredded. Shred the meat off the bone, discarding any excess fat, and chuck it back into the pot. This adds a wonderful smoky depth to the soup. Add your diced potatoes and season everything generously with salt and pepper. The potatoes will absorb the flavors and add a creamy texture. Let the soup bubble away for another 30 minutes or so until the potatoes are nice and soft. This final simmer ensures all the ingredients are perfectly cooked. Now for the final flourish. Stir in a handful of chopped fresh parsley just before serving. This adds a fresh, vibrant note to our comforting pot of history. Section 4, from Senate halls to family tables, a soup with a story. Now, this wouldn't be a proper recipe without a good story, right? This soup has history, mate. It's been a staple in the United States Senate dining room since 1903. Can you believe that? Over a century of warming the bellies of senators and dignitaries. Legend has it that Senator Fred Du Bois of Idaho requested a bean soup for the Senate restaurant menu, and the rest, as they say, is history. It became so popular that it's been on the menu ever since, served every single day. There's even a recipe on the back of the menu so folks can recreate a taste of the Senate in their own kitchens. I love that. It just goes to show that good food really does bring people together, no matter where they're from or what they do. Section 5. A legacy of frugality, stretching ingredients into culinary treasures. This soup isn't just about good taste, it's also about making the most of what you've got. Back in the day, this was a meal that stuck to your ribs without breaking the bank. Beans are a brilliant source of protein and fiber, and they're dirt cheap, especially when you buy them dried. Adding a ham bone or hock to the pot not only adds flavor, but also stretches the meat further. It's a clever way to make a little go a long way. This soup is a reminder that you don't need fancy ingredients or elaborate techniques to create something delicious and satisfying. It's about resourcefulness, creativity, and making the most of what's available. It's a reminder that some of the most comforting meals are often the most humble. Section 6, the enduring allure of tradition, why this soup stands the test of time. So why has this simple soup stood the test of time? For me, it's about more than just the taste. It's about tradition, about connection, about a sense of comfort and nostalgia. It's a taste of history, a reminder of simpler times when families gathered around the table and shared a hearty meal together. It's a reminder that some things never go out of style. In a world that's constantly changing, there's something incredibly grounding about a bowl of navy bean soup. It's a constant, a reminder that some things are meant to endure, and that's something worth celebrating. Section 7, beyond the bold variations and modern twists on a classic. Now, I'm all about keeping things classic, but there's always room for a bit of creativity in the kitchen, right? You can totally make this soup your own. Want to add a bit of spice? Chuck in a pinch of red pepper flakes or a diced jalapeno, feeling adventurous. Swap out the ham bone for a smoked turkey leg. You can even add other veggies to the mix like diced carrots or chopped kale. Get creative and make it your own. The beauty of this soup is that it's a blank canvas. It's a starting point for your own culinary adventures. So join the Culinary Recipe Creations channel for more videos just like this one. Now let's go, give it a try and see what you can create.
Welcome to the Sweet Tooth Dynasty. Ready to indulge in the most tantalizing sweet treats? We're talking melt-in-your-mouth goodness that'll make you want to slap your mama. We'll provide you with the ingredients, the full prep, the cooking techniques, everything you need to create these fabulous recipes. No shortcuts, no excuses, just pure dessert perfection. We'll guide you every step of the way. So, are you ready to transform your kitchen into a 5-star dessert destination? Then put on your aprons, grab your whisks, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we're tackling a classic, the chocolate lava cake. This dessert is all about contrast, a warm, gooey chocolate center encased in a rich, decadent cake. Get it wrong and it's a molten mess. Get it right and you'll be in dessert heaven. Start by grabbing the highest quality dark chocolate you can find. Chop it up finely. Use a bain-marie to melt the chocolate smoothly. While the chocolate is melting, cream butter and sugar until light and fluffy. Whisk the melted chocolate with the butter-sugar mixture. In a separate bowl, whisk eggs, egg yolks, and vanilla extract until pale and frothy. Slowly drizzle the egg mixture into the chocolate mixture, whisking continuously. Fold in flour until just combined. Grease ramekins and dust with cocoa powder. Divide the batter evenly among the ramekins, filling them about 2/3 full. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake for 12-14 minutes. Let them cool slightly before inverting onto serving plates. Dust with powdered sugar. There you have it, a chocolate lava cake worthy of a Michelin star. Next up, we're transporting ourselves to Italy with a classic tiramisu. This dessert is all about layers of flavor. Coffee-soaked ladyfingers, creamy mascarpone filling, and a dusting of cocoa powder. Get it right, and it's a symphony of textures and tastes. Get it wrong, and it's a soggy mess. Grab your ladyfingers and make some espresso. Whisk together mascarpone cheese, sugar, and vanilla extract until smooth. Whip heavy cream until stiff peaks form and fold into the mascarpone mixture. Dip ladyfingers into cooled espresso and arrange in a single layer in your serving dish. Spread half of the mascarpone mixture over the ladyfingers. Repeat with another layer of espresso-soaked ladyfingers and the remaining mascarpone mixture. Dust the top generously with cocoa powder. Cover and refrigerate for at least 6 hours or overnight. Dust once more with cocoa powder before serving. There you have it, a classic tiramisu that would make even Nonna proud. Let's get cracking on a dessert that's tart, tangy, and utterly irresistible, the lemon meringue pie. This classic dessert is a favorite for its perfect balance of flavors and textures. This recipe is all about balance. The buttery, flaky crust, the sharp, zesty lemon filling, and the sweet, fluffy meringue topping. Each component plays a crucial role in creating the ultimate pie experience. Get it right, and it's a flavor explosion in your mouth. The tanginess of the lemon perfectly complements the sweetness of the meringue. Get it wrong, and it's a soggy, runny mess. But don't worry, we'll guide you through each step to ensure success. Start by combining crushed graham crackers, melted butter, and sugar. This forms the base of our pie, providing a crunchy contrast to the smooth filling. Press the mixture into a pie plate and blind bake for 10 minutes. This step ensures a crisp crust that won't get soggy. For the lemon filling, whisk together sugar, cornstarch, and salt in a saucepan. These ingredients will thicken the filling and give it that signature tartness. Gradually whisk in water until smooth. This step is crucial for achieving a lump-free filling. Bring the mixture to a simmer over medium heat, stirring constantly until thickened. Patience is key here. Temper the egg yolks by whisking a small amount of the hot mixture into them, then whisk back into the saucepan. This prevents the eggs from scrambling. Cook until the filling is thick and bubbly. This ensures the filling will set properly. Remove from heat and stir in lemon juice, zest, and butter. These final touches add a burst of fresh flavor. Pour the filling into the baked crust, smoothing it out evenly. This is the heart of your pie. For the meringue, beat egg whites with a pinch of salt until soft peaks form. This will give the meringue its light, airy texture. Gradually add sugar until the egg whites are stiff and glossy. This step is crucial for a stable meringue. Pile the meringue onto the hot lemon filling, ensuring it touches the crust edges. This prevents the meringue from shrinking. Bake for 10-12 minutes until the meringue is lightly golden. Keep an eye on it to avoid burning. Let the pie cool completely before serving. This allows the filling to set and makes slicing easier. There you have it, a lemon meringue pie that's both beautiful and delicious. Enjoy every bite of this delightful dessert. We're about to dive into a recipe that's as visually stunning as it is delicious. Red velvet cupcakes. These cupcakes are a perfect blend of rich flavors and eye-catching colors, making them a favorite for any occasion. These cupcakes are moist, fluffy, and have a hint of cocoa flavor perfectly balanced by the tangy cream cheese frosting. The combination of textures and flavors is simply divine. Get it right, and you'll have a batch of cupcakes that are simply irresistible. They will be the star of any gathering, leaving everyone asking for more. Get it wrong, and you'll end up with dry, flavorless hockey pucks. But don't worry, we'll guide you through each step to ensure success. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line your muffin tins with cupcake liners. This is a crucial step to ensure even baking. Cream together butter and sugar until light and fluffy. This process incorporates air, giving your cupcakes a tender crumb. Add eggs one at a time, mixing well after each addition. This ensures a smooth and well-emulsified batter. In a separate bowl, whisk together flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, and salt. This helps to evenly distribute the leavening agents and cocoa. Gradually add dry ingredients to wet ingredients, alternating with buttermilk. This method prevents overmixing and keeps the batter light. Add red food coloring to achieve the signature hue. The vibrant red color is what makes these cupcakes stand out. Fill cupcake liners about 2/3 full and bake for 18-20 minutes. Keep an eye on them to avoid overbaking. Let the cupcakes cool completely before frosting. This step is crucial to prevent the frosting from melting. For the frosting, beat together cream cheese, butter, and vanilla extract until smooth. The key is to achieve a creamy consistency. Gradually add powdered sugar until light and fluffy. This gives the frosting its perfect sweetness and texture. If too thick, add milk a tablespoon at a time. This helps to achieve the desired consistency for easy spreading. Frost the cooled cupcakes generously. Get ready to indulge in these delightful treats that are sure to impress. For our final dish, we're going for a showstopper, a caramel apple tart that's guaranteed to impress. This dessert is not just a treat for the taste buds, but also a feast for the eyes. This dessert is all about contrasting flavors and textures, the buttery, flaky crust, the sweet and tart apples, and the rich, gooey caramel. Each bite offers a delightful combination that will leave you craving more. Get it right, and it's a symphony of flavors in your mouth. The balance of sweetness and tartness, combined with the buttery crust, is simply divine. Get it wrong, and it's a soggy, burnt mess. But don't worry, we'll guide you through each step to ensure perfection. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This is crucial for achieving that perfect golden crust. Combine flour, sugar, and salt. These dry ingredients form the base of our delicious crust. Cut in cold butter until the mixture resembles coarse crumbs. The cold butter is key to a flaky texture. Add ice water until the dough just comes together. Be careful not to overwork it. Shape into a disc, wrap, and refrigerate for 30 minutes. This resting time helps the dough relax and makes it easier to roll out. Peel, core, and slice apples thinly. The thinner the slices, the more evenly they will cook. Toss with lemon juice, sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. These spices add warmth and depth to the tart. Roll out chilled dough to a 12-inch circle. Make sure it's even to ensure uniform baking. Transfer to a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This will prevent sticking and make cleanup easier. Spread apricot preserves over the crust, leaving a 2-inch border. This adds a lovely layer of sweetness. Arrange apple slices in concentric circles. Take your time to make it look beautiful. For the caramel, combine sugar and water in a saucepan over medium heat. Cook until deep amber. This step requires patience but is worth it. Remove from heat and whisk in heavy cream and butter until smooth. Pour caramel over apples. The caramel will seep into the apples, adding richness. Bake for 45-50 minutes until the crust is golden and apples are tender. Keep an eye on it to avoid overbaking. Let it cool completely before serving. This allows the flavors to meld together beautifully. There you have it, a caramel apple tart that's as delicious as it is impressive. Enjoy every bite of this delightful dessert. Well, there you have it, you lot. 5 incredible dessert recipes that'll make you the envy of every sweet tooth out there. Remember, baking is all about precision and passion, so follow those recipes closely and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Now, if you've enjoyed this culinary journey, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any of our future delicious creations. And be sure to share your dessert masterpieces with us in the comments below. We love seeing your culinary triumphs. From all of us here at the Sweet Tooth Dynasty, keep those ovens hot, those spoons sticky, and those sweet dreams alive. See you next time.
Hey there, food lovers, ready to sink your teeth into a flavor explosion? We're about to make a crispy chicken sandwich that's off the charts delicious. Imagine juicy, perfectly seasoned chicken with a crunchy coating. Now picture that nestled in a fluffy bun with a kick of spicy jalapeno slaw. Get ready for a taste bud tango you won't forget. This recipe is all about simple steps and big flavors. We're talking restaurant quality taste you can easily recreate at home. So fire up those grills, heat up that oil, and let's get cooking. Before we dive into the cooking action, let's gather our ingredients. This step is crucial to ensure a smooth cooking process. Having everything prepped and ready will make the experience more enjoyable and efficient. This recipe is all about fresh, bold flavors, so make sure you have everything on hand. For the chicken, you'll need a few key ingredients to get started. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, about 1 pound. Buttermilk, 1 cup. The buttermilk will help tenderize the chicken and add a subtle, tangy flavor. Hot sauce, your favorite kind, 1/4 cup. This will give the chicken a nice kick and enhance its overall flavor profile. Salt and pepper to taste. For the jalapeno slaw, you'll need shredded cabbage, 1 cup. This will add a crunchy texture to your dish. Shredded carrots, 1/2 cup. Mayonnaise, 1/2 cup. The mayonnaise will bring everything together, creating a creamy and delicious slaw. Apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon, sugar, 1 teaspoon. The vinegar adds a tangy note while the sugar balances it out with a touch of sweetness. Jalapeno peppers, seeded and minced to your liking. These will add a spicy kick to the slaw, making it more exciting. Salt and pepper to taste. For the coating, you'll need all-purpose flour, 1 cup. Cornstarch, 1/2 cup. Paprika, 1 tablespoon. Garlic powder, 1 tablespoon. Onion powder, 1 tablespoon. This mixture will create a crispy and flavorful coating for the chicken. Salt and pepper to taste. For assembling, you'll need hamburger buns toasted. The toasted buns will add a nice crunch and hold everything together. Your favorite sandwich toppings like lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles. These fresh toppings will add a burst of flavor and texture to your sandwich, making it truly irresistible. Now that we have our ingredients prepped and ready, let's get down to business. Cooking is an art, and like any great artist, you need to have all your tools and materials ready before you start creating your masterpiece. Today, we're going to take you through a step-by-step process to create a dish that will tantalize your taste buds and impress your guests. Follow these simple steps to create your culinary masterpiece. Remember, the key to great cooking is patience and attention to detail. Each step is crucial in building the layers of flavor that will make your dish stand out. Marinating the chicken. In a large bowl, whisk together the buttermilk, hot sauce, salt, and pepper. This mixture will not only add flavor but also help tenderize the chicken, making it juicy and delicious. This buttermilk marinade is our secret weapon for tender, juicy chicken. The acidity in the buttermilk breaks down the proteins in the chicken, ensuring that each bite is succulent and flavorful. Add the chicken breast to the marinade, making sure they are fully submerged. This ensures that every part of the chicken absorbs the flavors of the marinade. Cover the bowl and refrigerate for at least 4 hours or even better, overnight. The longer the chicken marinates, the more intense the flavors will be. This allows the chicken to soak up all the incredible flavors. Patience is key here. Giving the chicken enough time to marinate will make a significant difference in the final taste. Making the jalapeno slaw. In a separate bowl, combine the shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, mayonnaise, apple cider vinegar, sugar, minced jalapenos, salt, and pepper. This slaw will add a refreshing crunch and a hint of spice to complement the chicken. Toss everything together until well combined. Make sure all the ingredients are evenly coated with the dressing. This will ensure that every bite of the slaw is flavorful and delicious. Cover and refrigerate until ready to serve, allowing the flavors to meld beautifully. The longer it sits, the better it gets, as the ingredients have time to marry and develop a deeper flavor. Preparing the coating. In a shallow dish, combine the all-purpose flour, cornstarch, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. This mixture will create a crispy, flavorful crust on the chicken. Mix well to ensure all the spices are evenly distributed. This step is crucial for achieving a consistent flavor in every bite of the chicken. This coating will give our chicken that irresistible crunch. The combination of flour and cornstarch ensures a crispy exterior while keeping the inside tender and juicy. Frying the chicken. Heat about 1 inch of vegetable oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. The oil needs to be hot enough to cook the chicken evenly and give it a golden brown crust. Take the chicken out of the marinade and dredge each piece in the flour mixture, making sure to coat it thoroughly. This step is essential for achieving that perfect crispy texture. Shake off any excess flour. This will prevent the coating from becoming too thick and ensure an even, crispy crust. Carefully place the chicken pieces in the hot oil, being careful not to overcrowd the pan. Overcrowding can lower the oil temperature and result in soggy chicken. Fry the chicken for about 6 to 8 minutes on each side, or until golden brown and cooked through. The chicken should reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure it's fully cooked. Once cooked, remove the chicken from the oil, and place it on a wire rack lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. This will keep the chicken crispy and prevent it from becoming greasy. And there you have it. A perfectly fried chicken ready to be enjoyed. Now comes the fun part, building your masterpiece. Grab your toasted hamburger buns and spread a generous layer of your favorite sauce on both sides. Place a piece of the crispy fried chicken on the bottom bun. Top the chicken with a generous helping of that flavorful jalapeno slaw. Add any other desired toppings like lettuce, tomato, onion, or pickles. Place the top bun on top and voila! Your culinary masterpiece is ready to be devoured. No meal is complete without the perfect sides and drinks to complement the main attraction. Here are a few ideas. For sides, you could go with crispy French fries, the classic pairing for a reason, or maybe sweet potato fries for a touch of sweetness to balance the spice. Creamy coleslaw is also a great option, offering a refreshing contrast to the crispy chicken. As for drinks, an ice-cold beer is the perfect thirst quencher. Sweet tea, a southern classic, complements the flavors beautifully. And lemonade, a refreshing choice for a hot day. Want to take your crispy chicken sandwich to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned chef or a home cook, these tips will help you achieve that perfect crunch every time. Here are a few pro tips from yours truly, Bobby, your go-to guy for all things crispy and delicious. For extra crispy chicken, let the coated chicken rest for about 10 minutes before frying. This resting period is crucial as it allows the coating to set and adhere properly to the chicken. This allows the coating to adhere better, resulting in a crispier exterior. You'll notice the difference in texture and taste. Also, don't overcrowd the pan when frying the chicken. Giving each piece enough space ensures even cooking and prevents the pieces from sticking together. Overcrowding will lower the oil temperature and result in soggy chicken. No one wants that, right? Keep the oil hot and the chicken crispy. Fry in batches if needed. This way you maintain the right oil temperature and ensure each piece is perfectly fried. Use a meat thermometer to ensure the chicken is cooked through. This is especially important to avoid undercooked chicken, which can be unsafe to eat. The internal temperature should reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. This guarantees that your chicken is both safe and delicious. And hey, get creative with the slaw. A good slaw can elevate your crispy chicken sandwich to new heights. Add different vegetables, fruits, or even nuts for a unique twist. Experiment with flavors and textures to find your perfect combination. There you have it, folks. A recipe for a crispy chicken sandwich with jalapeno slaw that's bursting with flavor and sure to impress your taste buds. Remember, cooking is all about having fun and experimenting in the kitchen. Don't be afraid to get creative and make this recipe your own. Until next time, happy cooking.